Welcome to Fearless and Focused. I'm Brooke.
And I'm Casey.
And we're here to share bold stories, real talk,
and strategies to help you push past fear and level up.
Let's get fearless and focused. But let's start with our coach recaps. Casey, did you want to start with Coach Cali? Like, what was like a big aha moment or like takeaway for you on some of the things that she said?
Yeah. First of all, they're both badasses. Like,
Right?
Inspired. And I loved how we had like Coach Cali was younger, and then Coach Lindsey was more like our age group. So I loved it. We didn't plan that. That just happened that way. But just to hear the perspectives of, both ends.
A 20-something and a 40-something. Exactly.
Yeah, I thought that was super helpful. But the biggest thing like with Cali is that, making sure that you are fueling your body consistently all day long instead of going into like not eating or drinking anything all day, just having one quick little something. And then that evening, like you're just going to like eat everything in the house because you haven't fueled your body. So just making sure you have more awareness around that your body needs fuel all day long if you want it to perform and sustain like a busy lifestyle. So that was one of my biggest takeaways with her.
Yeah, I like how she said, like, most people are chronically under eating,
Mhm.
and she's like, I eat 5 meals a day. Like, you'd be like astonished at the amount of food that I put in my body, but it's quality, that she's putting in there over, over crap, right? Because you can have a Pop-Tart all day, and that's just however many calories and sugar, or you can have all of these different things that are going to fuel your body better. So that was one of my biggest takeaways too. Another one I had from her, because she has this phenomenal body, right? She works hard, but she's very muscly, but she's very feminine, right? And I think a lot of women, and I was one of those people. I literally asked a question to Lindsey years ago. I was like, yeah, I don't want to bulk. I see people, and that if that's for you, cool. But for me, I want to be toned. I want to be fit. I want to feel good in my clothes. And I was like, I'm scared if I start lifting weights because in your 40s, they say like, you need to like do strength training. I was like, I feel like I'm going to bulk. And Callie was like laughing. She's like, no, that's what everybody thinks. She's like, girl, if you're picking up 5 and 10 pound weights, you ain't bulking. Like it is hard to build like massive muscle, especially for women. And it does not come easy. So, I was like, well, what is typical? And she said, if you start with 15 pounds, 10, 15 pounds, then move 20, 25, what was it called? Kettlebells and things like that. And doing goblet squats, that's not going to bulk you. It's going to tone you. And I was like, okay, that makes sense because it is really hard to build muscle. And now that I've actually been trying to do that for, the summer months, I'm like, okay, I got to get fit. It's hard. It is hard to grow a muscle. It's hard to grow a booty.
Yeah, and that was the thing is she's like, "No, you gotta work. You gotta actually work to bulk up like that and be in the gym every day and lift heavy." She said that too. You have to lift really heavy. So, yeah, I mean, I'm working with her now and she does have me doing like the goblet squats and just holding like one weight in the middle of your hands and squatting with that. And it's like a 20-pounder. So, but it does make a difference. Like when you're holding that, it does make a difference. So, yeah, that was a great takeaway too.
Thanks for tuning in to Fearless and Focused. Remember, success is not about being perfect. It's about showing up, staying bold, and taking action.
If you love this episode, don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with someone who could use a little inspiration.
Keep chasing your dreams, staying fearless, and keeping your focus strong.
Until the next time, stay
fearless and focused.